It's time for the Total Pokemon Action Aftermath Show. We have your host, Miss Magius, along with your co-hosts and YouTube question hosts, Magcargo and Corsola. Now, without any further ado, let's get on with the show and welcome your host, Miss Magius. Hi everyone, and welcome to the Total Pokemon Action Aftermath Show. We've got a great show for you today. Just want to start by saying we've got two new segments coming along in today's episode, but we're still going to have the same old interviews with our eliminated contestants and our YouTube questions. So let's see how our eliminated contestants are doing. We've got a great show. We have Magton, Beedrill, Blissey, and Ninetales. Hey guys! Hey Miss Magius. Hi Miss Magius, it's so nice to be here. Hey. Hey. Well, those are who we're going to be seeing today, but first we're going to start off with our new segment. So we're going to have something called the Pokey, and as you can see, we've got a couple of the girls that aren't here. Well, it's kind of like the View and the Talk, and we're just going to give them a chance to kind of talk about the cast, what's happened, and get your views from the girls' point of view. So let's move over to them. Hello everybody, my name is Jinx, and I will be your mediator for the Pokey today. So today I have with me Cherim. Hi. We have Cincino. Oh, hi everybody. And we have Delcatty on the end. Hi guys. Okay ladies, so let's get straight into it. How are we feeling? What are your thoughts on who got eliminated? I would like to start off by saying, I'm fairly shocked with Blissey. But also I do feel like all of the votes off were very accurate and they came when they needed to, especially others. I don't know who you could be talking about, Jinx. Oh well, it could be anyone. I think we all know who you're talking about. But regardless, I think they all did super well to get there. Oh yeah, I agree, Cherim. Personally, in my opinion, I want to applaud Blissey and Beedrill for making it as far as they did. I mean, Blissey, from the fact that she was obviously the winner last season and she made it to merge. I mean, when you look at the stats and stuff, I mean, there were the final five of there was me, Blissey, Mighty Emma, Rapidash, and Licky Licky. Obviously, we were the final five last season, and you kind of saw this season that me, Mighty Emma, and Rapidash all left. I mean, Licky Licky made it to merge, but he was the first out. I mean, the kind of us five, our heads were really on the chopping block this season. I mean, it's a testament to everyone that they really wanted to get the big players out. And as well, Beedrill, I mean, he was the first out, so to get as far as he did, I mean, it's good for him. Oh, I agree completely, ladies. Well, my next question is this. Are the girls being more strategical than the guys this season? Well, I personally think that the men are more afraid to make the moves. I mean, it's kind of looking like the guys aren't really making moves. I mean, you kind of saw this season that the girls kind of calling the shots. I mean, Jinx, you were the head of your alliance. Blissey's the head of her alliance. I mean, Balasa made her girls' alliance. And it seems like the girls are wanting to play more than the guys. The guys seem a bit too scared to try, make a move. Well, I can agree with that, Cincino, but I believe, from my perspective, I feel like we're being a bit more methodical in our plans. Yeah, no, I agree with you there, Jinx. Oh, thank you, Cherim. Yeah, no, I think what's happening is the girls are kind of looking at the game from more of an outside, like they're taking a step back instead of the guys who are kind of just seeing like, oh, they're a threat, they need to go. Oh, that's a big guy, they need to go. Like they're only like looking at the short term, whereas the girls are having more success planning their blind sides and kind of seeing like who's could be more of a threat down the line. Like obviously
when Ninetales went for Beedrill. I mean, those type of people will make it to the end because they're kind of there in their easy votes that you can use.
I mean, yes, I completely agree with that one, Cherim. But as well, I believe that we planned it more and we thought more ahead than the guys.
I mean, I can agree with that, Jinx and Cherim, but I just feel like the guys kind of. Oh, I mean, Ambipom has been making moves, and I can see Poliwrath making moves as well. But it just seems that the girls aren't as afraid. That's what I'm saying.
Well, regardless, our final thing is our thoughts on who's left.
Well, I just want to say I'm really happy that Poliwrath's got further than he did. I mean, he was kind of out last season because of, Rapidash making those lies up, so kind of his back wasn't necessarily against the wall this season, but obviously I guess some people kind of saw him as maybe can he be trusted or not, but I'm really happy to see that, he's getting farther and he's kind of showing people that he can play the game, which is a really nice thing.
Oh, yes, I agree. Well, in my opinion, I feel like, obviously everyone's deserves to be there. However, I feel like people like Vespiquen, Starmie, them getting this far is just a bit predictable, if you ask me. I mean, I don't know, it's just, you always see, like, the Brainiac and the Diva, like, they're always the ones that, get far, and I would just like to see a shift and a change.
Well, can I kind of counteract that, Jinx?
Oh, yes, go ahead, Delcatty.
Well, in my opinion, when you look at it like this, you say that it's too predictable for them to get far, but that kind of that's in a way a testament to how well they've played. I mean, you see Vespiquen, who is such a super fan of the show and kind of knows everyone's weaknesses and stuff and is really smart. Like, the fact that she hasn't got out yet and she's kind of had her alliances and had made the moves she's made to get that far is a testament to her game. And as well, Starmie, I mean, she's a diva, and I mean, she is a bit of a spoilt brat, but she's still been making moves and playing the game. So I feel like we can't discredit her. That saying kind of her personality is a predictability.
Well, I mean, it's all a matter of opinions.
Um, I also want to say that I'm really happy that Ninetales got as far as she did.
Well, we don't need to hear that opinion, Cincino.
Why?
Well, I mean, we just don't. Anyway, nope. Well, that was us for today. We will see you guys next time for more of the Pokey.
Thank you guys for doing that, and thank you for your really unbiased opinions, Jinx.
Well, why, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start off by getting to see our eliminated contestants. So first up we have a guy who joined at the merge, was really good at getting comps until that kind of got in the way and made him a big threat, and that's why he's voted out. So guys, please give it up for Magton.
Hey guys, what's up? Hey, Miss Magus.
Hey Magton, so I just want to say, how do you feel about getting out?
I mean, I'm pretty bummed. I mean, I wanted to make it a lot further than I did, but I mean, obviously I was only there for 4 episodes, but I mean, I made it to the top 20. I mean, that's something to be proud of. I mean, regardless if I got there by default, but I'm happy.
Awesome. Well, my next question is a question from Gliscor Games, and he asks, why did you constantly win comps? Did you ever consider it would make you a huge threat? Which is kind of true. You were really strong in the challenges, but you were kind of constantly winning the first load.
Yeah, I mean, it's in my nature, Miss Magius, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a really competitive person. My family can tell you this. I just want to win, and that's all I want to do. I mean, obviously it bit me in the butt now, because obviously people were like, he's a threat, he keeps winning challenges. I mean, one of them was luck-based, but I guess kind of winning 4 in a row, yeah, inevitably, you get caught out.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, my final question is, um, well, seeing as though you kind of more of a physical player, were we ever going to see a more strategic side to you, as you didn't seem to have any alliances during your time?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of was just trying to fill everyone out for the first kind of couple of days and see where everyone's heads were at, but it was kind of clear once my elimination was coming up that they didn't really want to work with me because I was too big of a threat. Their kind of main focus was to get me out, which I mean, all to them, but if I was to have stayed, I definitely would have tried to, integrate into a couple of alliances, make sure my kind of like my what's the word my kind of bases were there, like I had people not targeting me from different sides, so I was hoping to play a more strategic game, but I don't know, I was more focused on the physical game.
Oh, well, it was great to see you playing, and we'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay, so next up, we've got a bee that was the first out last season, but managed to make it all the way to the final 19. Please give it up for Beedrill. Hey guys, hi Miss Maggie S. Hey Beedrill. So, my first question is, and I think this is kind of a question everyone wants to know, how does it feel making it so far this time compared to last season? I mean, being the first out last season was a real bummer, and I mean, it was kind of haunting me coming into this season. I mean, all I wanted to do was make sure I made it past the first episode, and I did. So, I mean, to be fair, an achievement for me was making it past the first episode. So, I mean, to get all the way to the final 19 and make it however many, I think it was like 22 episodes. I mean, that's a big achievement. I mean, I feel like people got to see more of me this time. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, okay, my next question is, do you feel as though you play to the best of your abilities? Yeah, I want to say I did. I mean, I was really loyal to my alliance. I was trying to make moves. I really wanted to play the game. Obviously it didn't happen all the way and all the time, but I feel like as though I did well and I did my best, and at the end of the day, that's all you can ask for, really. Yeah, exactly. Well, my final question is, whilst you were in the game, you were kind of perceived as annoying. Why do you think that was? I don't really know, because I don't think I was annoying. I mean, I thought I was pretty normal. I mean, why? I don't understand this. I don't get why I was annoying.
Do you want us to tell you, Beedrill?
Yeah, please, Mighty Emma.
Well, you just have one of those annoying personalities. I mean, you're just kind of one of those people that it's not your fault, you're just annoying. Yes, I completely agree with Mighty Amma here, Beedrill. You were so very annoying. I mean, it just got a bit grating at times.
Yeah, sorry, Bejo man. I mean, I know. Yeah, you're just annoying. Yep, you were annoying. Sorry. Yep, sorry. Wait, you all thought I was annoying?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay. Um, well, I have no further comments. Okay, well, it was really nice to meet you, Bejo, and please go sit down. Okay, so next up we have a lady, sorry, who laid low at the start of her game, but once the merge hit, she was not afraid to make big moves and call the shots. And that got her all the way to the final 18 until she was blindsided. So let's welcome Ninetales. Oh, hi. Hi, Miss Maggie. Yes, hi, everyone. It's so great to see everyone. Mm-hmm. Yes, everyone. Okay, hi, Ninetales. So, how'd you feel the game went for you? How'd you feel like your game went? Well, honestly, I'm personally happy with how I played. I mean, I made big moves, and no one here can say that I didn't play the game and I didn't try my hardest. So, no matter what people's opinions are, I'm happy with how I played, and I feel like I played well. Well, I mean, my next question is, was your strategy always to lay low until merge, then start making moves? Well, personally, look, it wasn't the fact that I was laying low at the start. I mean, I had my alliance and Jinx was the one running it, so I kind of just let her make the moves for now, because At that point, I could see it was going to make me get to the merge, so I just wanted to make the merge and from there, kind of see where I could go. And obviously, I started making more allies. I started playing a more social game, and that's where I kind of got me to where I was in the moves that I made. Awesome. Well, my final question is, do you have any regrets? Honestly, no. No regrets. I'm happy with the moves I made. I'm proud of the moves I made. I don't regret the moves I made. I wonder who that was directed at. Okay, anyway, it was nice talking to you, Ninetales, and thank you. Okay, so last up, we have the winner of TPI. She made it all the way to the end last season, but this season, unfortunately, her big persona and her lack of making sure she wasn't a threat got her out. So let's welcome your Total Pokemon Island winner and recent eliminated contestant, Blissey. Hi guys, how's it going? Hi Miss Maggie. So obviously mixed emotions to be here, but happy to be here. Hey, Blissey. So let's just start off with how do you feel being eliminated for the first time? Well, honestly, it's a humbling experience. I mean, I knew sooner or later I was gonna get eliminated, because I don't think they would have let me win a second time, but I'm feeling good. I mean, I'm happy with myself and I'm proud of how far I came. Well, my next question comes from Glycerol Games again, and he asks, "Are you shocked that you made it as far as you did?" Yeah, I'm kind of actually quite surprised. I mean, when you look at the game, I think Delcatty said it best when she was talking to the girls. I mean, herself, Mighty Amma, Rapidash, even people such as Licky Licky, Gliscor, Roserade, like, there were so many people that were big personalities and that did so well last season that they were being targeted. So I was quite shocked that I didn't get targeted as early as I did. I mean, obviously I got targeted at at the start of merge, but luckily for me, I had Licky Licky, who was a bigger threat. Oh yeah, no, completely. So my final question is, who are you rooting for now that you're out? I mean, obviously I'm rooting for my alliance. I'm rooting for Gardevoir, Vespiquen, Shaman, Gruntpig, and honestly, even though they got me out, I am still rooting for Zangoose and Starmie because to a degree they were still in my alliance and I harbor no bad feelings towards them, so I wish them all luck. I'm rooting for them, but I'm wishing everyone luck. Well, thank you, Blissey, but before I let you go, can I get yourself, Ninetales, Magton, and Bijo back down to the front of the stage, please? Okay, guys, so this is our new segment, and this is why I wanted you guys down here. We are going to have a new segment called What Went Wrong? And that's going to be hosted by your previous contestant, Arbuck. Hi everyone, how's it going? Miss Magus, firstly, thank you for letting me join you here and have a chance to, be a part of this show. It's okay, Arbuck, so why don't you introduce yourself? Well, hi everyone, my name's Arbuck, and I'm here today to talk about what went wrong. So obviously you guys are here, and there's reasons why you're here, so let's get straight into them. So first I want to talk about Magton. Magton, what do you believe was your reasons for getting eliminated?
Well, honestly, I think it was my physical game. I played too much of a physical game and not enough of a strategic and social game.
And that is exactly right. I mean, when we look at the game stats, you only voted in majority once, and that was to eliminate Haunter. So it kind of shows that strategically and socially you weren't really aware of the game. And when we also look at your vote count, it was literally you versus basically everyone else. So sorry, it was clear that you didn't really have any allies. So I would say moving forward, you need to start playing more of an all-round game instead of a physical game, because that's where you went wrong. Okay, next up is Beedrill. So, Beedrill, why do you think you were eliminated?
Because I was, as Ninetales said, I could kind of be that person that people could vote for, and kind of use for an extra vote.
Well, yes, but I don't think that was the main reason.
Oh, what was the main reason?
You were annoying. Let's just be real, you were annoying.
I don't get it. Why do people think I'm so annoying?
'Cause you are. Yes, you are very annoying.
See, everyone thinks it. Well, does anyone else think I'm not annoying?
I do.
Wait, you do, Dragonair?
Well, I don't think you're that annoying.
Yay, someone doesn't think I'm annoying. Okay, anyway.
So yeah, that's why you were eliminated, Beedrill. Okay, next up, Ninetales. So, Ninetales, what do you think the reason was for your elimination?
Well,
To be honest, I think I played a bit too hard. I feel like had I kind of made a move, then kind of laid low, made a move, then laid low, I could have maybe made it a bit farther. Well, I can agree with that, but as well, I think you kind of got a bit too comfortable. I mean, obviously, and you got a bit too comfortable, and you felt like you didn't really, you thought you had the numbers secured, but as well, you kind of burnt bridges too fast. You obviously destroyed your friendships, well, your alliance, sorry, with Poliwrath and Doduo, which meant that they never really wanted to stick with you, which is kind of partly the reason to blame as to why you're here. Okay, and finally, Blissey. To be honest, I think we all know it's the fact that I was too big of a threat to keep around. And bingo was his name-o. Yes, that's completely right, Blissey. I'm not going to mince it. You won that season. So obviously, people were never going to take you through. And also the fact that you were one of the big strategic giants in the game. Your target just was never going to be small. So obviously, I kind of can't give you any advice, and to be honest, I'm not really going to give advice to you guys, because at this point, I was checking out in TPI, so I'm not going to give any kind of, here's my advice, because why would you want to listen to me? But that's me finished, and thank you, Miss Maggie, yes? It's okay, Arbuck. Well, hopefully you guys have learned from that, and we can move on. So, as you can see, everyone's returned to their spaces, and we've got our Arbok here just to stick around. Well, we're almost at the end of our show, but not before we continue with our YouTube questions. So let's welcome our hosts for that, Macargo and Corsola.
Hey guys.
Hi everyone. Okay guys, so you're going to be asking the questions, and I'm going to go have a coffee break. See ya.
Okay guys, so we've got some questions here from our YouTube audience. Just want to say though, to the guys, to the audience, thank you guys for submitting your questions, and let's get going. So, our first question comes from Ollie Grubb, and he asks, Jellison, who do you think is playing the smartest game right now? Ooh, well, let me think. I believe that, there are a couple of people. There are two people who I feel like are playing the smartest game right now. I feel as though Poliwrath is playing a very smart game because he's he's not making huge moves, but he's making social moves. He's making a lot of good social connections, which are helping him get farther. And you can see that he's also making the moves himself now, as getting Ninetales and Blissey out. As well, I do believe Plusle is playing one of the best games. I mean, you've seen him, he's been everywhere. He's been in everyone's ear and everyone's been coming to him. So socially he's in the best spot socially, and that's gonna project him into a good strategic spot. If he can get his physical game up, then I see no way that he won't be playing the best game.
Awesome. Well, our next question is for my good friend Blissey. Hey girl. Hi, Cursula. Okay, So my question is from Teddy Gorman, and he asks, with you eliminated, how do you think your alliance will do? Oh, that's a good question, Teddy. Thank you for the question. To be honest, I think they'll do just fine without me. I mean, they've all got a good strategic head on their shoulders, and I feel like I've said, I feel like Shaman, Vespa God of War, and Grumpig are gonna stick together regardless. I think Zangoose and Stormy are obviously it's clear they're playing the middle and they're kind of making more strategic moves. So I feel like they're also gonna be just fine. But I can see them kind of moving away from the alliance and making their own moves. So to be honest, I feel like Vespa, God of War, Grumpig, and Shaman could be in trouble. So if they can stick together and maybe rally a few more votes, then maybe they could form something. But who knows? I feel like right now, in terms of the alliance, Zangoose and Starmie in the best positions.
Awesome, Blissey. Thank you for your question. Oh, your answer, sorry. So, our next question comes from Jake Vernskov, something like that. Sorry if I got your name wrong, Jake. But his question is for Jinx, and other than Doduo, who would you like to see win the game? Oh, well, apart from Doduo, my husband, I would like to see Poliwrath win the game.
And why's that?
Well, he eliminated the person I wanted out, so I'm happy about it.
Ugh, what a shocker. What was that, Ninetales? Nothing. I didn't say anything. yeah.
Yes, too right.
Well, let's just move on. And Mushana, we have a question for you, and it's, what are your thoughts on the floaters still left in the game? Well, when I think about it and when I think of the floaters, I mean, it kind of is a bit of not a punch in the face, but a bit of salt in the wounds. I mean, they're not really doing much, and it kind of makes people who want to still be in there not mad, but I would rather see them playing the game than just floating by.
Awesome. Well, our last two questions are for Ninetales. The first question is, this is from Gliscor Games as well. Do you think you should have mentioned the final 2 deal Doduo offered you earlier in the game as an effort to save yourself?
Well, to be honest, I thought about it, but it would have been null and void. I mean, I already burnt the bridge with Doduo, getting rid of Jinx, so there was no way that final 2 deal would have worked. I mean, he would have been like, well, why have you, like, he would have questioned why I would have mentioned it then instead of earlier once I kind of, got rid of Jinx. I mean, I would have used it then. But even I knew then, he wouldn't have wanted to take me to the final 2.
Awesome. Well, my final question, and I think this is what everyone is thinking. How's it feel being reunited with Jinx?
Well, let's just not mince it here. Obviously, Jinx is not happy to see me. Well, I mean, she's happy to see me in the sense that I got out and I got what was coming to me.
Too right.
Anyway, petty.
Excuse me?
Look, Jinx, I'm gonna say this now. I have no ill feelings towards you. The move I made was strategical. I made it from a game point of view to further myself.
Yes, but you just made a stupid decision.
Well, that's your opinion, though. You think I made a stupid decision because I got you out. And instead of being petty about it, you need to just take it on the chin, take it as a compliment. I saw you as big of a threat as you were, and just get on with your life. Because honestly, I don't care about you in the game anymore. I'm out. If you want to be friends, we can be friends. But if you don't, then that's you.
Well, as long as you know that the move you made was stupid on your part,
it wasn't.
Well then, we just won't be talking then, will we?
Well then, that's your opinion. Honestly, I have no ill feelings towards you. I don't hate you as a person. I just made the moves I made to further my game.
Well, After an intense ending, that's the end of YouTube questions. Miss Maggie, yes, come do the outro.
Well, that was explosive. Well, after a very awkward ending, shall we say, to the show, we have finally made it to the end. I would just like to thank Blissey, Ninetales, Bijo, and Magton for being here, as well as Meg Cargo and Corsula and Arbuck for their segments. And I would just like to say to the audience, thank you guys for tuning in once again. Please remember, we do this show, and when Sandslash says that we're on, please send in all your questions so that we can just talk about them. However, I have nothing else to talk about. So, this is Miss Magius signing off, and we will see you guys on the next Toto Pokemon Action!